How's it going, Rackle viewers? Grimgay right back into it with part 2 of our 22nd session of the Esterisle's Cartography Guild. Lucian died. We were fighting a beholder. All of our damage-dealing melees have been charmed. Our one guy that could do damage with spells to some degree is also charmed. And the beholder was put to sleep. We are pretty boned. So without further ado, let's jump back into the Discord.
We know he has at most 47 hit points.
I think we can take him.
I know I
With
could do that
what?
in one melee crit, but like, I'm charmed.
Yeah. We're pretty boned. So who is
I'm
it?
pretty boned, I'm honest.
No, you're not. You're dead. There's a difference. Like-
Right, I don't have bones anymore.
Yeah, you're like dead. Like you are dead to the point where it takes a wish to bring you back.
I became double dead.
Isn't there a
I've got-
creature who can like eat your soul?
I've got an idea for Cabbage, but it's gonna for Lucian. But oh man, it's gonna.
Oh,
take some
are you
time.
gonna cast a wish?
No, I'm not.
Modify
Who
it
is?
to make you think that he didn't get disintegrated.
Yeah.
That was actually a really cool idea. I'm not even gonna lie. That
Like,
probably that could have worked. I would rule that would work if it hit.
Man forgets he has Alzheimer's.
I'm gonna turn back the dial, see if it reverses time in minutes.
I don't think that works like that.
We do. Is there like an instruction manual?
That would be really cool if it did. Just restart the entire encounter.
Let's start from scratch.
Hey Michael, can I load my save game?
Let's take it from the top.
So, okay.
This is why you don't play Iron Man save.
So, well, welcome to Iron Man, brothers. You're getting achievements this time.
Right.
Not, but moments after the beholder falls asleep, you see torchlight in the distance.
Oh, shit.
Wait, you mean our commotion attracted other things? No
Coming
way.
coming from where?
All the way up top to the north.
Do you think these are also friends?
No.
Two inquisitors have come out
Hey, what's up?
of a building on the far side of the cavern. Gauging from the light on the inside, it appears that the building at least connects to the prison complex Lady DuBois mentioned earlier.
You think so?
Okay, good enough.
I'm gonna say you have a moment if you wanted to kind of, undo those necklaces.
Yeah, basically that's what we're probably gonna do. I mean, obviously we're gonna reconnoiter, like tuck into this alleyway or something real quick. Just yeah, and
Hide in one of these buildings.
I mean, yeah, I would go with that. That sounds like a better idea.
Michael, I'm gonna sweep up Lucian's ashes into my bag, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
join the rest of the group.
Lucian, you can add one Lucian's ashes to your inventory.
Is it also 250 pounds?
Yes.
Was his equipment disintegrated as well?
His clothes were. His trident did fall to the ground.
What about all my magic items? Are those gone?
No, they're on the ground too.
Okay.
Gold.
I forgot you had magic items.
Oh fuck! I spent so much money on those clothes.
You
Yep.
did.
It doesn't matter anymore, but fuck, they're expensive.
The two inquisitors use their torches to light sconces around a platform on the far end of the cavern, revealing the other side, and on it a wooden structure on the platform. While this is happening, okay, well, he's doing a thing right now, so we're going to give it a second. Hey, Cammy here?
Who?
What's
Oh.
happening?
There he is.
there.
Hi, how are you? So, While the two Inquisitors are lining those sconces, Liliana, you have met with the Grand Inquisitor again. This time at an Inquisitor outpost on the eastern side of the city. Performer, I was beginning to think you forgot our appointment.
This or you?
That's you.
Oh, I thought you were just an NPC now. I thought that was going to be your domain now. All right.
No.
I did not forget.
Good. I'll take you to the detention center. The Grand Inquisitor walks up to the far wall of the outpost and presses his hand to it. An arcane sigil appears, and the wall opens up, revealing a long spiral staircase down. We built our prison underground to save space and prevent escape, but managed to dig all the way into the Undercity. There was already an existing building there, so we made the proper conversions. I think you'll find it quite impressive.
I'm already impressed.
The two of you begin walking down that staircase. Not too long later, with the rest of the group, another couple of Inquisitors arrive on the platform holding two people captive. It's hard to see what's exactly going on from this distance, but you definitely see them tie the two prisoners up to the wooden posts. Nothing happens for a few minutes. The prisoners just hang there, tied to the wooden posts. The Inquisitors standing guard, hands on their sword. But eventually, two people come walking out onto the platform. One of them, a bearded man in an almost gaudy set of full-plate armor, and the other, a girl, wearing what appears to be the carapace of a giant wasp fashioned into a suit of armor. Well, Liliana, I would say you should recognize these two, but as with the rest of their kind, it would hardly be accurate. There, on the two wooden posts, are two changelings. One has slightly more feminine features, although it's hard to say if that means anything. One of them looks at you with tears in their eyes. Liliana? Oh my god, it's you!
Oh no, I know who this is.
Oh boy.
You are the ones who killed my family.
What? We didn't kill anyone. We were trying to protect you.
By masquerading as my family.
We tried other means, but you wouldn't come with us, so...
So you decided to just hide the fact that you've killed my parents, taken their place, and then tried to run me off somewhere?
We found them dead.
What do you mean you found them dead?
Found their bodies next to your house. They were mangled. We were trying to protect you from whatever did it.
So you expect me to believe that you just found my parents dead and then you just masqueraded as them for however many, I forgot how many weeks it was, for weeks. Meanwhile, not telling me anything, not getting the proper authorities, and what? I'm supposed to believe you? You're a changeling. You lie about your appearance. You're lying about this now, aren't you?
The tears begin to fall even more. The Inquisitor, the Grand Inquisitor next to you. Enough, vermin! All of you, leave us. The Inquisitors all leave the platform, leaving the two of you alone with the prisoner. Now, Liliana, it's time for their execution. Here, take this dagger. He just pulls out this rather ornate-looking dagger with this long, curved blade. As Grand Inquisitor and protector of this empire from your kind, I sentence both of you to death.
I just slice him, slice their throat, or is there a procedure on how?
Not particularly. It's however you want to do it. But as you walk up to him, no, Liliana, please don't do this. The blood leaves the changeling's body, pooling into the floor around the wooden post. The other changeling cries out, but is only met with the blade. With both of the changelings now bleeding out, the pool on the floor begins to grow wider. Liliana, you felt that this would make you feel better about what happened all those years ago. And although the anger you feel has numbed somewhat, an empty feeling fills you, leaving you to wonder what happens next. Good job, Reformer. Please, take a moment inside. I'll take care of their bodies.
Thank you.
With Liliana gone, the Grand Inquisitor holds out his hand, touching the sigil on the floor. It glows in that same bluish hue as many such sigils do, at least for a while, before the entire circle suddenly shifts to a dimmed crimson red. After a moment, a sudden flash of light and a burst of what sounds like thunder fills the cavern. And seconds later, you all feel that shockwave hit you from the other side. After this, he walks up to the two bodies hanging on those posts and smiles. Thank you for your sacrifice. And with that, a quick sigil ignites the two bodies, and after a moment of admiring his work, he walks back into the prison. Now, something obviously is going on with that.
Now the question is, how much of that did we hear, or did we just see all that happen?
Second question: where did this exactly happen? I had my headphones off if you explained it.
No, it just happened here, basically.
Here, as in where the whole party is, outside, or in this place.
It's just in this cavern. We didn't leave. The battle map is still where you guys.
Okay. And we are in a cavern, so maybe the sound did travel a little bit. We caught some of the conversation. All right.
At the very least, you saw what happened, which you believe would be enough to serve as evidence. But it's possible to continue your search into the prison if you wanted.
No. I don't want to do that.
But I have some things I want to find here.
Oh?
Shit.
Such as?
Yeah, and also how good is wood as evidence, frankly.
You would need actually concrete evidence, not just hearsay.
Yeah, on that,
And I would like.
I have an idea about that, strangely enough. But that requires us to get closer.
Yes, I as well.
How long is that sleep spell going to last on that beholder? Or whatever the fuck that is, if I know the name.
I feel like it's already gone.
It would have gone minutes ago.
He still seems to be sleeping.
Tired boy.
I
Fall
mean,
damage was what killed him.
Boy.
I mean, it seems as if magic didn't put him to sleep, but you ever just wake up and just go, nah.
I do that all the time.
I mean, yeah, he is still in a bubble of darkness.
Must be nighttime.
He just
Well, that's
kinda,
probably
probably just peeks open like one of the eye stalk ones that's not anti-magic thing. Go, oh, it's still nighttime, fuck it. Closes it again. You know,
Yeah, I say let's
Frederick,
just move on.
what were you looking for in this prison?
Oh, I'm sure if I'll see it, I'll know that it is what I'm looking for. Just anything associated with Nishaur.
What?
do any of us have any idea for even to make a roll on what that is?
Gwydion, make me a history check.
There we go.
I went to school for that.
I went to school
Watch.
for other things.
Oh.
I mean, it's
Okay.
not bad.
You remember very specifically whenever you were reading that book on elder gods.
Oh yeah.
Nisharur was one listed. She was listed as the Whispering Mother.
Oh, one of those.
Creepy.
They have
Well-
a lot of eyes.
What? The Hills of Eyes?
No. God, no.
I'm vaguely familiar with what that is. There's definitely some weird shit going on here. I would like to leave because Lucian is dead again.
Wait,
But
again, you died
Yeah.
before.
don't worry about it.
Man,
Wait,
Sometimes it happens.
Wrong accent. That was the Lilian accent.
He died.
So
I
yeah,
hear you.
yes, it's I have very limited resources to keep going. But at the very least, I would like to sketch whatever sigil they drew into the ground, and maybe someone at the Magic Storm can identify what it is. And, well, I don't really know how we get back.
You got a grappling
don't.
hook?
Yes.
So is that the companion that you guys were? Fucking, is that German? No, that's so. I gotta get back into it. But is that the same companion that you guys just lost?
Yes.
Yeah, we threw her off a bridge.
Can you recognize her by the bee armor?
Which one of us made?
I would not expect Inquisitors to be wearing such armor. But it seems that you threw her off the bridge unsuccessfully, or were you not trying to kill her?
Well, she fell off the bridge, so that was a success. She just happened to live, which is we weren't trying to kill her. I don't think, just trying to run away.
Well, did you expect to see what you saw regarding her?
No, really.
No, that was strange.
Well, sadly, we can't prove that to her at the moment, can we?
Oh,
Alright, so he needs a thing, and we need something a little bit more concrete, which thankfully is a little easier to come by.
Quiddian's gonna sketch this symbol here.
Isn't that a platform?
Oh, is that where we saw it?
Can I get on there?
Liliana thing?
It is a little raised by about 20 feet or so. But
I've got fucking rope.
yeah, I'm not worried about it.
It's not a very steep decline.
Yeah. So. Yeah. You write it down. No, you sketch it to the best of your abilities, which you feel are relatively capable of these sorts of things. Yeah. Nothing pops up it happens sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Can't bank on it every time.
Now, in regards to this knowledge, between me and Gwydion, how much do we know about the Scrying Spell? Like, what would it take to get basically a dead-on effective cast of it to see what the hell it wants to see? Like, would, say, some spilled blood work from the person you're trying to scry on?
If a hair worked, the blood should work.
Okay, because my other option was to take a finger, and I didn't want to be that macabre about it. I was going to, but if blood works, I got 2 empty vials from health potions. I'm gonna just scoop some in.
Who are we trying to scry on now?
Well, we need a concrete evidence. This is the blood of a changeling that just died. They can scry and see that the changeling died, and that this is obviously when Inquisitors have done it. The chain to post, for God's sake.
Yes, but Inquisitors are known to kill changelings. This doesn't prove anything other than the fact that they're efficient at their job.
Other than the location and the sigil.
Yes, it's very ritualistic. I see what you want something from this prison, Heinrich, and well, we're down a couple of people.
Down a couple of people, down just about every resource we have imaginable. Speaking of which, who looks like shit right now? Who needs healing? Who needs a healing potion? I got 2
I do.
You're dead. You don't
Alright.
need anything except to be dead.
Leora needs them the most. For
Yeah.
sure.
I need some too.
Alright, well, you both get a standard healing potion, and I am tapped out of those now. I have 1 supreme healing potion left, but I'm saving that just in case we encounter something really nasty. That isn't just a beholder.
I'm just gonna heal myself. I don't need the potion.
Okay, that's fine too.
Do we keep going?
Thank you for the potion.
You're quite welcome. Standard healing potion. I mean, he needs to find a thing, and honestly, I feel a little better if we had records or something. But
You're probably right.
like, vile blood is pretty decent, but may not be decent enough.
I'll take a potion.
Alright.
If we're going.
Alright, by all means, take it. And stop praying to whatever gods you believe in, and pray to that whatever comes next isn't quite a thorough fight that kills one of us.
I think at this point, maybe we do need to armor up.
As
We want to continue subterfuge.
yeah, at this point, I'd rather have protection than dance around in my fucking underclothes. So, I guess we're gonna dip back into the buildings for 10 minutes for me and Esterisle to armor back up.
Okay.
So theoretically, we had plenty of time to pick up all of Lucian's stuff then.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay.
this went south
Can't
so
we-
fast.
Can't we assist you guys and make it 5 minutes?
Easily, yeah. Klaus can help me, Gwydion can help Esterisle 5 minutes. But if the beholder's still asleep, it's gonna stay asleep, so I'm not gonna complain too much about that. DM's mercy and all.
I'll play a sad song as you're putting on your armor.
Why?
I saw
that's
two
pretty-
changelings get murdered.
Death happens. It sucks.
Well, onwards then, and hopefully, when we get back, we all get a due reward.
We get to live. Which is more than Lucian has at the moment.
At the moment.
At the moment.
Oh, Gwydion will steal himself and move on.
Whoa, you're not allowed to steal.
Fuck.
Illegal.
Okay, so do you just want to say fuck stealth checks entirely? Because at this point, maybe we should stick to what we're actually good at. We're already wanted by the Inquisitors anyway, from what happened on the bridge. Can't really make our situation any worse.
Well, I mean, it's a prison guarded by Inquisitors.
I've got 3 spell slots, which I can use 2 first level, 1 third level. I could try, so basically 2 to 3 disembodied voices, or 2 and 1 major image. So I can run hope ideally 3 distraction runs that we can try to sneak past people with.
If we can... Like, the most ideal thing I'm hoping for here is we find whatever the bloody hell Klaus wants out of this place, and either A, a written report about this place, or B, even better, a changeling that's alive that's in prison down here. And the moment we have those 2 things, I say we say fuck everything else and dip.
Yep.
I say that in character.
We can use the spider to scout again and maybe find the most direct route to what looks like a records room with a little room for error, going the wrong way or anything like that.
Right. Okay.
That's the plan I can formulate and on my most notice. We expended a lot of resources on that interesting security measure.
Who the hell keeps a pet one of those things around as a security dog?
Same type of people that ritualistically murder some changelings.
This is true.
This is obvious.
All right. So are we scouting ahead with the
Yes. God, yes.
I think Spider needs to find a direct path. We go that path, and I've got 3 opportunities to lead groups of people or just one person astray.
Okay. So, walking into the prison from here, you do find that this section seems to be somewhat of a holding area for changelings. They are barred behind, silver bars. The locks are made of silver. You assume the keys are probably made of silver. Pretty effective way of keeping people inside. Along the bars are also various arcane sigils, presumably used to help keep people in, or some other thing. Who knows? In just the first little room here, this long hallway with on either side just cages full of changelings. There are a total of 3 inquisitors. They are standing guard.
Now, wait, are there any changelings actually in the cage? I might have missed that, Phil said.
There are.
Shit.
Right now in this one section, there's probably a good 7 changelings.
How many guards?
3.
If
Those-
Leoric...
Are those 7 changelings, please say yes to this question, are they all in the same cell, or are they spread out in separate cells?
They're spread into separate cells.
Shit, okay.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a little loud unless someone has a set of lockpicks and is really good with them.
Well, Quidian was going to suggest, Sen, if you could cast Silence, do you think we could take these guards out rather quickly?
I'm for this.
Hey, can we even take them after that beholder fight?
They're just guards, right?
I'm about to say, looking at them and their kits, seeing as how between me and Esterisle, we could probably get a good read on how strong they are, how savvy they are with their martial prowess.
The Inquisitors that we fought thus far were not substantially strong. They fell...
The Inquisitors that you fought so far fell 60 feet into a moat.
And...
They were also just bridge guards. These are prison guards for the most wanted enemy.
Some of them died from that fall, so they might not be that strong.
Right, but
I said that. Or I mean, I don't know if he died from the fall, but he definitely didn't make it out of the river.
Anyway, but no, between my training and Esterisle's time with military, I feel like we can get good reads on again, how martially prowess someone can be. Is there a chance we could roll something to see if this is a fight we could possibly just overwhelm them within moments, or how fucked we would be if we tried?
Ocular pat down, that's good.
I will let you make an insight check.
Can I also assist, since these are the people that have been chasing me my whole life?
I'll take an assist.
Sure.
Awesome, get that advantage.
Okay, well, pray. Because I only have a 2 on insight. That's a 7. God damn it. Oh well. I tried.
Oh man.
So,
I would have sang a shanty, but that'd be loud.
yeah, don't do that.
it's hard to tell. I mean, they fell off that bridge pretty quick, but I mean, what you saw from or the one that was still the one that was levitated, he has some sort of magical prowess, and he didn't look any different from any of the other Inquisitors.
Right, but we
So,
don't know if that was
Marshall,
something.
you gotta worry about it's if they have magics, and from what you can tell, Leora Sin was moving slower. I mean, they do seem to be rather spec'd to detain individuals.
Okay, fuck it, I can't tell. Honestly, no, I go with the vote of Papa Silence and cross your fingers and pray to God they suck at their job.
The problem is I can't cast most of my spells within silence. So we are relying on you two to bring it home.
Well, it's not a multi-eyed behemoth that floats around and suddenly makes me not want to fucking hit it, so I'm not that worried about it suddenly. I'll tell you,
That's
Roa,
fair.
I promise I'm not gonna freaking kill them if I can avoid it, if that makes you feel any better.
Oh, a little, yes.
Okay. I'll do my best just to knock them out cold, and at which point we have a couple minutes maybe, break open the cages, get them out, and rush them out the exit, in which case we have to deal with 2 more on the way out, but after that, with, in theory, in the clear. In theory.
Michael, do you know if casting a spell through a wand still requires me to use the verbal or somatic components?
Casting a spell in what? In the silence?
Through a wand, does it require me to use the verbal components of a spell?
I believe you do have to make the verbal, but I think it takes place of the somatic or something.
Or something, because he
Guardian-
uses it like an arcane focus.
Wait, hold on.
Material
Some
component.
I'm looking it up. In the Dungeon Master's Guide, some magic items allow the user to cast a spell from the item, expending charges. Cast at the lowest spell level, doesn't expend any of the user's spell slots, and requires no components.
I was thinking wand, just a wand,
Like a
Okay,
wand, like my
focus.
wand of web. I would still be able to use my wand of web in silence.
spits out web.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay, she can silence. I can restrain. You guys can go at it.
I've had worse ideas. Frankly, I already went through them all. Lucian died from one.
Hopefully, you can come back from that.
I'm not sure he can, but I'd be impressed if he did, and I'm not sure where he would come back from that.
At my last respawn point.
Which was where? Yeah, at Gwydion's
I
house.
think we hit a checkpoint, yeah, in Gwydion's house.
Well,
Wherever
we're
we
about
took
it
that short
later. But
rest.
For now, let's go through with this silence plan. If you're okay with that, Sen.
It's fine.
All right.
Let's free your people.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
Hold up.
Sin pulls around the corner and casts silence on the Inquisitors. It gets them all within the radius rather quickly.
Yeah, and I basically would hold my action for when she casts silence. I would cast web at a spot where it would anchor them to the ground and not. I basically wouldn't want to create a space where they would have to go through the web to get to the enemies.
Okay.
I can't see where they're positioned. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah. So they're in a hall. So I mean they're only I would say about 20 feet apart from each other.
okay,
So you can grab them all.
Yeah. cast a back line. So
Yeah, so 2 of them are going to be very entirely covered in web. That's just going to happen.
Yeah.
But the one guy at the end, you can just make barely in the web. Make it
range
pretty.
attacks.
Yeah. Let's see. It was is that a dex save?
Yep, DC 13. Wait, DC 13? Let me check.
Yeah, I think it's 13 for web.
15. It's 15.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, None of them are particularly dexterous and do get caught up in the web.
Okay, that's comforting. So, I guess me and Aotearoa get to a whaling.
All right. Now they are wearing pretty heavy armor.
You have advantage to hit, though.
Yeah, because they're
You have advantage. So let's just start off with the first guy, and just let's just say you go up and hit him.
All right. You want to take the first guy, Matt, or should I?
Go ahead. You're fine.
All right. Love of God. Nice.
All right.
And also not.
I mean, that one's not a hit, but I mean that's the first
Is
one looks
17 is
moderately damaged. 17 doesn't hit. They're wearing full plate.
Full plate.
Okay. Well, that's your turn then, Matthew, I think. Or how we're doing this. This is all theater of mine. We don't even have turn order, so we don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll hit. There's 2 of them, right?
Right.
Yeah.
2 guards. Cool. I'll go after
I
the
mean,
other one.
that you can see at least.
Shit.
Oh, I have advantage.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah, you do.
Shit.
Ah, fuck.
Not a hit.
Cool. We'll hit him again.
Oh, god damn. Maybe I should have slowed.
You're hitting a lot of webs.
Okay.
It's alright, because they're
And
so
then we'll
silent.
knock him over.
Ooh.
Wow, that's
I mean, that hits.
an athletics check. They need to do a
Yeah, it's an athletics
athletics
check.
or acrobatics.
Yeah, I mean, they have like disadvantage though. So I mean, yeah, they fail.
Cool.
They take damage from there. Yeah.
I do take damage from that.
Yeah.
And he gets
This-
knocked on his ass.
well, I mean, he's in the web, but like,
Wait,
once
is he
he gets
restrained?
out- yeah.
Yeah.
He's restrained.
So if he's knocked on his ass, he can't even stand up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's just like stuck, like suspended in the web.
Wait, that just
Once
gave me
the web
another
is
idea. I want to
What a
silence
terrible
that.
way to get murdered.
Well, we're not murdering him. We're going to keep him alive. In fact, you know what? That gave me an idea. 10 minutes? I have a better idea. Why don't we just knock him over into the damn web so they can't even get up or move? And how long does web last?
An hour.
An hour? Yo, no, better idea. We knock him over just into the web. 10 minutes later, they can finally be screaming for help. But we're already gone.
Yeah, silence lasts 10 minutes, web lasts an hour.
I mean, they're webbed, and it doesn't look like they're going anywhere presently.
But the flaw with that logic is that are we still going to be around in an hour, or are we going to be gone?
I would like to be gone in an hour.
We're going to be long gone.
Yes, we'd like to be gone, but are we actually going to be gone? That's the thing. If you leave them alive in that web for an hour, assuming no other patrol walks by them, then we have a bigger problem.
And I don't get to cast another concentration spell, neither does Sen, while we're concentrating on these spells.
At that point
Let's
taken.
just knock him out.
Yeah, we'll just start. Yeah, we'll just keep wailing until they're out. Are they attacking back, I guess, is the next question?
I believe what they would probably do is.
I mean,
They can't attack back or do anything because they're restrained by the web. Like, even rolling is statistically, we're going to be able to do enough damage within the 10 minutes of silence. You know,
Yeah,
aligning
like-
attacks.
true.
I mean,
Definitely.
I would definitely say that. I mean, there's only 3 of them, and they aren't. Well, what's the DC on the web? Is 15?
15. They've got disadvantage to hits,
Yeah,
and some of them can't even hit us because they're like stuck in the back. So,
yeah. I mean, the guy that's like, like right up there. I mean, he would probably like swing his longsword out. Oh wow, that's actually, you know what? Hey Lambert,
Yo,
you wouldn't happen to be a changeling, would you?
thank God, no.
All right. Okay, you take 17 points of slashing damage.
Really happy I took that healing potion now. Jesus.
Yeah, he crit. No, he has disadvantage.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah.
I was about to say, wait, what?
Yeah.
Alright. I was still at 19.
Okay, that meets, and I got nothing
So
for shield.
that's only 10 points of slashing damage.
How much?
How many?
10,
10?
Okay.
Okay.
which is better.
Okay, yeah, that hurt, but I'm not down for the count, thankfully. Thank God for the questions.
They hit kind
Based
of
on
hard, yeah.
how this is going, and like it doesn't like no one can make any noise. It's just the three of them, and most of them can't even move. I would say that you could very easily knock the one guy unconscious, and probably just use like their set of keys to open up at
And
least cages.
we can also use ranged attacks to get the other guys.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to keep these guys alive for Aotearoa's sake. That's it. I said I would do that. I didn't say anything about anyone else.
I mean, I can't do anything.
We have a warlock that casts Eldritch Blast. Alright, so, let's just keep whacking. Oh, shit. That guy...
Yeah, I mean he's still up, but I mean I'm not. Let's not.
Okay.
You're gonna. This is no contest. There's no way that they're gonna be able to
Alright, fair.
really do right now with under the circumstances.
Right, but our key issue now is because Klaus has to find his damn thing, and I'm pretty sure a quick check around here is going to show it's not here.
What we can do,
If there is anything,
yeah.
well,
What we can do now is get the changelings out of their cells and put these guards back in the changeling cells. Probably bind and gag them.
I don't think we need to bind and gag them. They
Pretty
may
bound to
just
gag.
be not believed that they're changelings.
Oh, that's true, huh? That's true. They might subject them to a silver test, though.
It's fair.
I mean, we have to get here quickly, so ideally we'll get out here before any reinforcements arrive.
does Leora hit any of them with a melee attack?
If I'm expected to like hit them, I will. But if I feel like Aotearoa and Lambert have it under control,
I can contribute and shoot from past the 20-foot thing and fire Eldritch Blast.
I mean, as long as you didn't hit any of them with melee, nothing happens. So you probably didn't. You probably would have used your crossbow.
I wouldn't use melee unless I absolutely had to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
so-
yeah.
Or I was feeling ballsy and like swinging from one ship to another.
Right. So, okay, key question here, and it's going to kind of be the make or break factor of any future plans and now. Are we just grabbing the keys from the guy we do knock out, unlocking changelings, and dipping? Or are we going to keep hunting through for Klaus's whatever?
I mean, the changelings will give us the evidence that we need.
Testimonies.
There's how many of them?
7.
7.
Right?
7? Yeah, if 7 are taken into separate rooms and they all tell you the exact same story, either they're bewitched or their
Right.
story's true.
Yeah, they really want
And
to look at the blood.
What about Klaus's book, then? How important is that?
I don't know even if it's a book. I just am looking for something that I was told is down in the Undercity.
Hold on. Well, okay. I do have a book on this thing you mentioned, but if you're not looking for a book, then it's not going to be helpful. In the Undercity. There are other ways. We know of other entrances to that place, right?
There's a lot more to the Undercity than just this one section.
Okay, we promise to come back and investigate this at a later date then for Klaus. But for now,
We know how
I vote we dip.
we have a way into the Undercity. At least one. Was it in this specific section? Or do you not know?
I was just investigating this section.
Okay, well, maybe we can go back to that to the Isles of Glass then, or whatever they were called, and figure out that.
Don't you have that book with you?
I do have it with me, yes.
Alright.
I can hand it to Klaus if he feels like getting in a good read.
I like to read.
Just my backpack and pull out that book that I found.
That makes 3 nerds in the party that read.
Isles of Glass. Here you
Thank
go.
you. Thank you.
For your trouble.
Yeah. When you open it up, you do find a little bit of information. More information than what the Drow would tell you about Nisharwar, which is odd.
That's all fine and dandy, but we need to talk to these changelings, and we need to escort them back the way we came, in which there would be 2 guards guarding the way we came out, so we could probably just knock them out again and do the web silence thing. But against 2 people,
Or you
go out.
How many
Oh.
spell slots do you have left?
I've got 6 more uses of web, because I have a wand.
Well, don't worry
and
about web. I'm thinking just say screw it, screw with their heads even more, do the distraction thing 2 more times if you can.
Got
Just
3.
Yeah, just piss them off, and then just dip behind them again.
Yes, that works.
All right, yeah. So, grabbing the keys, unlock the cages, motion to get the changelings out, and we leave. We fucking start leaving. Screw this place. Screw everything about it, and double screw the beholder that killed Lucian.
Grappling hook off the way we came, go back. Major
Okay.
image. What does this do?
A lot, and not enough. Ooh, you know what? Actually, what's the range on that?
That's a substantial illusion. I can create an illusion of Leliana coming and telling him they've been reassigned elsewhere.
You had that the entire time.
I could just be
One use of it.
Liliana.
I mean, still one use of it.
I mean,
Yeah.
you suggested that early on, but you weren't keen on it, Nathan.
We didn't have a badge, and they might silver her and test her.
Mhm.
I feel like
Really
this
get
is
her some
deja
gloves.
vu. This is deja vu.
But an illusion Leliana would have a badge.
Now, here's the thing: can they actually physically
Yeah, that's-
touch it? Is the question?
They can, but if I know Leliana, which I don't, I'd just be like, don't touch me.
She likes being touched. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's true. If they do subject her to a silver test, I'll make it look like she's melting and freak them out a lot.
I like that actually. You know what? I like that.
They might report it and go elsewhere.
Oh man. Okay.
Okay. So you get to the bottom of that staircase. You can see up top the 2 Inquisitor guards still standing there. You create the illusion of Liliana kind of walking around, walking in front of them. Oh, Reformer, I didn't see you there.
I will make, and I'll do my best here, but since it's an illusion, I believe I can just make it sound like the way I want.
Yeah.
There have been 3 assigned to the prison. There's been an incident, an escape. You are needed to investigate.
Very well, sir. And one of them starts to tries to go down and walk to the stairs. No, you idiot! We sealed off the path. You gotta go above ground. And they walk off.
That went far better than I expected it to.
Sweaty Gwydion.
All right, everyone count to 10, and then we follow behind, and then leave.
Don't need to be a good actor when I can get my spells to act for me.
True. You manage to, at the very least, get into the sewers and starting to get above ground. It is rather late. It's probably only an hour or 2 away from dawn at this point. Your changeling friends have all taken on different appearances, all different races.
Fair enough. We just need to keep track of them.
They are still wearing really tattered and just kind of gross clothes. It looks like they've been wearing them for months, probably.
If we get them to the Magistorum, they might be able to provide them with some decent lodgings.
Okay.
Right? There's something, I don't know how well I'll be able to sleep tonight, especially not here. I want to get back to the Magistorum and at least complete this and just make sure of something.
You return to Lake Boy. At this point, the first cracks of dawn are starting to poke their head above the walls. You go to her office at the Magistorum, a place where you've never been before, and also a place where you had hoped never to be. Regardless, when you arrive at her office, you find the door open. It's quite the room. A 2-floor personal library over every sort of scholarly commodity you can imagine. You can't help but think the size of the room itself is probably bigger than the entire space offered by the Sunlight Ostinato.
Oh, nice.
You find Lady DuBois on the second floor, seemingly looking for a particular tome. I take it you've had a pleasant night.
Yes. Yes, indeed. It was.
She lifts herself off the ground, just floating in the air, off the second floor, and just floats down beside you, all the while weaving a small sigil that bends the room around as she had done before. As the books and bookshelves bend themselves into impossible shapes, Gwydion's parents bend into existence. Now joining the crew and Lady DuBois alone in the impossible space. Alice runs to Gwydion and embraces him. Okay. I imagine your trip to the Undercity was eventful.
Yes, it was something like that.
And who are those individuals you brought with you?
These are changelings from the prison.
I told you to acquire evidence,
Yes.
not free prisoners.
Well, I believe they might have some interesting testimonies. We also bear to witness something near the prison in the Undercity. We saw 2 inquisitors, one of which, our old friend, pinned the changelings to wooden posts and sacrificed them atop this sigil. And I pull open the book with the sigil. Upon the spilling of their blood, it glowed a deep crimson red.
You believe this is blood magic?
I was hoping you would recognize the sigil, madam. But it does appear to be blood magic, from what I know.
Can't say I know the sigil personally, but I will look into it. May I keep this page?
Yes, you may. And you may have the amulet back as well. It's...
Yes. I take it was useful.
Mm-mm.
Well, if someone was smarter.
Unfortunately, being able to only work by myself in the shop's time, not being able to rely on the brain power of my friends, I did not make the most effective use of it. But I did use it, and it was interesting. Now, well, you may notice, we've added 7 to our group, but we also have lost 1. You may notice that our Goliath friend is not with us.
Yes.
There was a creature near the prison, I believe guarding the prison, with lots of eyes that fire different effects in the form of beams, and one of which
magic in front of you.
nullified our magic, yes, and turned one of our friends, Lucian, into dust.
Not only did it turn me to dust, but first it liquefied all of my internal organs.
Well, let me think. Let's go through the pattern here. It charmed you, it put you to sleep, it murdered you, and then it
Lifted him in the air.
Oh yeah, and it also lifted him in the air.
Lifted me in the air.
Can't forget
Charmed
that.
him, made him slow.
Oh, I made him slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit by every effect.
Yeah.
Every effect.
He did get hit with every one except for Innervation Ray. In any case,
He did get Indiana Jones.
Yes.
he really did.
The Beholder Pinata.
Yep.
I
Ooh. Maybe.
doubt they have. It is nigh impossible to tame a beholder. It's likely it was just there as a coincidence, and they just took the advantage of it.
Well, that is very convenient for them.
Yes.
I would ask you something, madam. If you know of a magic powerful enough to return our friends to us, I would be willing to forego the initial reward of forgiving my debt, because I can pay that off in time, but I don't really know how to bring Lucian back.
I know of a spell that would do it. However, I find that sort of magic particularly dangerous.
Oh.
Danger seems to be an occupational hazard.
Would recommend, however, there are some priests who are said to be able to return the dead, regardless of the state of their bodies. I would not know of any personally, unfortunately. But likewise, I'm sure you could find more reckless and self-serving magicians capable of casting a spell that could do what you want.
Well, if you know of any reckless and self-serving magicians, I would happily contact them.
Yes. Very well. I'll give you the name, but we should get you to Port Cullen first.
Right, yes.
Probably a good idea. Oh, Klaus, would you like to join us?
Yeah, you seem like a very interesting group of individuals.
We have promised you to take you to the Undercity at some point, so all the more reason to stick around.
Well, we already tripped over by accident once just in our travels. Who's to say we're not going to trip over it again? Fuck.
She collapses her impossible room and looks towards the changelings that you've brought her. What more than we bargained for?
7 testimonies.
Beneath the ground, a magical circle appears and kind of flashes and just stays embedded into the ground. Stay within the circle and you'll be safe. As for the rest of you, I need you all to be touching each other. As long as you stay in touch, I can take you all with me.
Did you tell them about the vials of blood you took for the scrying magic?
I actually, in character and out of character, forgot about that.
May as well hand them over, see if she can make use of them.
Yeah, if you want to see the scene for yourself and the bodies haven't been moved, right next to the sigil. And I believe this might help with scrying. And I just take the vial of changeling blood and I just set it somewhere.
I'll see what I can do. Oh, she just takes it. And she opens up her robes and places it somewhere in there. So you all make sure that you are connected at least at one point to each other. And Ladyboy weaves a sigil in her hands. Suddenly, everything begins to stretch and contort toward a single point in the ceiling, coupled with the sensation of being ducked into a single small point in space. You're all taken through that point, and when you open your eyes, you find yourselves at the docks of Port Cullen. Gwydion's parents both seem very impressed with the feat. We say for the further away we get from the capital. I recommend you tonight if you can.
Yes, I don't mind sleeping on the ship for once.
I would actually
It'll be
prefer it.
While we're on the ship, we should lay out Lucian's ashes somewhere and see if he puts himself back together somehow.
As long as you do it below deck, unless you want a harsh breeze to blow him out to sea and give him a burial at sea.
Yes.
I'll have a ceremony I can prepare tomorrow to maybe help with that.
If you're looking for a man who I know has the ability to cast a spell that could bring him back, we'd be looking for a man by the name of Elrin.
Elrin?
Elrin.
He-
We know him.
That Elrin, or a different Elrin? The seer?
Yes.
You're joking.
What? I knew he was magically inclined, but
Well,
But to bring back the
more-
dead from nothing.
he was a member of the Imperial Magi Corps for years. He's a lieutenant.
Someone write this down.
that is true. He knew Cassius. I didn't think he could accomplish that feat still.
Did we
Wow.
ever think to ask him the first time Lucian died?
Of course not.
No.
Of course not.
I was looking for a priest, not a rich noble. magician.
And instead of going to Elrin, you also went to
Punchy man.
The battle mage.
Like Armstrong, yeah.
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 I forgot Elrin was magical, to be honest.
Oops.
I figured it was magical. I didn't think it was like stupidly fucking versed in that though.
Yeah.
But then
You
again,
know-
Have unseen servants.
the guy does extend his own lifespan, so I guess I probably should have caught on to that.
Guess we'll pay a visit to Elrin again. Hopefully he's in town.
Hopefully he gives us
Well.
a discount.
Yeah, then it would seem that you are well on your way to bringing your friend back. You have my condolences.
Right. Yes.
If it's any solace, we should be able to use what we found here to see what the Inquisition is up to. With any luck.
Indeed. I guess investigate the sigil and get testimonies from the Changelings in separate rooms and see if they match up. Hopefully something comes of it.
Yes. Complicated. In any case, good luck. I would rather not be put in a position to I would rather not have to extend my hand to help you again in this matter at the very least. I don't want to arouse any suspicion from the Inquisition.
That is fine. We have employment elsewhere, and to be honest, this whole venture was quite unexpected, but we appreciate the opportunity to help and to be helped.
Yes. I'll contact you if anything turns up. I may need your assistance in it.
Indeed.
Should things go as planned.
Well, you can rely on me.
Yes. Good luck. And with that, she watching it from the outside is a lot different from watching it from being teleported in this manner. But it literally looks as though her entire body twists and just extends until it becomes nothingness. Just, just gone in an instant. And so we are going to end tonight's session. You are standing outside of both of your ships, both completely dark. But we'll get into that next week.
Of course they are.
What?
They've all been like taken prisoner or something.
Or set ablaze?
No. I mean, they're still perfectly intact. It just looks like no one's on them.
Oh, okay.
In any case, we'll reconvene next week.
Dude, you killed a PC.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time, apparently.
I still don't believe you.
See what happens.
How? Yeah.
Or worry about it. I don't know. I want to talk to Couch later.
I
He's
figured.
pretty dead.
The second of Winter's Eve was an eventful day.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 sessions worth of eventful day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Usually it's a little bit more stretched out than that.
Let's
we
see
all
if
have a lot to process.
Let's see if Eldrin gives us this for free, or if he has us go on a crazy quest where one of us dies again.
Of course he will.
As long as it's not another beholder fight where we completely just skip past the fact, like, oh, this is set up to actually be a fight, and instead we choose, no, we're just going to jump off this 30-foot drop and...
I feel like it would have been a little sooner if you had just fought it.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why we ran.
because I didn't want to fight a beholder. Fucking, it's save or die.
What the hell?
Because I couldn't do anything anyways.
Yeah.
What the hell level were we in frickin' Avarice when we fought that beholder? I don't even remember.
Like 10 or 12.
Yeah, I remember it being substantially higher, so we had a much better chance. But it was also... It's a goddamn beholder, so our first instinct was to run, and it still damn near killed... Well, damn near, it was one turn away from killing Talon outright.
Yep. I mean, I wasn't there for that, but it's like, it's
Did we level up?
Oh!
Wait.
Is everyone still here?
Yeah, I'm still here. Wait, did we level up?
I
Hey,
can control Shift T.
guess the fuck what, guys?
Oh my god.
No way.
You guys want to be level 6?
Oh my god.
I would have, Michael. I would have liked to.
Well,
Don't we have to sleep
you
to level
know,
up?
now you can be level 6 of something else.
Right.
Yeah, level 6 of dead.
Hey, did we level up like before the beholder fight? So I had
No!
a fucking paladin aura.
Absolutely not.
Terrible.
All right. Well, I have paladin aura now.
Yay.
Ah, I think that'll help me a lot.
You're the one who decided to die.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
gonna
dude,
die.
I'm sorry.
Well,
It was Michael's decision to make me die.
Whoa, why did I load into Avarice? Super weird.
Yeah, I do that. Oh, it happens. It's a bug.
I have a dumb idea, and I hate that I'm going to start on it now, but good lord, it's going to help.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye, Dennis.
Hey, now I have counter charm. That would have been great.
Would it have?
I took these 2 spells, Michael. This one, obviously, and also this one.
Which ones those are, because I'm not in the role playing, and you would know that if you would look.
I can't see.
Tyler is blind.
What do you mean you can't see?
Yeah, have I not told you guys this whole time? I'm blind.
You told me last night.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I found out when I had to pet the rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm rolling for HP. You guys ready?
Oh
I'm
god.
gonna roll for HP.
It's
All
always
right.
fun, is when Boots would roll for HP.
And
Boom.
get 0.
Oh, big
wow, nice,
Oh
dude.
my god.
Max.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get 7 more HP. 4, 40.
Charisma modifier with a minimum bonus +1. Okay.
God damn it. Once we get
So
fucking
I have
down
a
to
charisma mod of +4. If you're within 10 feet of me, that's really healthy.
Mhm. Is it Matthew?
Oh, if you're
Well,
alive.
like, not really, because he's typically going to be, like, you know, up near things.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll
Don't worry. 13 levels, it'll increase in range.
Pretty soon.
I'll catch you all later.
Bye.
Hey,
Well, guys, that was this eventful session of the Esterisle's Cartography Guild in full now. God damn. Lucian frickin' died. Anyway. As usual, I hope you all enjoyed. If y'all did enjoy, great way showing that support as always by liking the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course sharing it with your friends. And tuning in next week to see what happens next. What else could go wrong? How else do we screw the pooch? What obvious sign that we should probably fight the beholder instead of trying to run from it do we ignore next time? Find out next week. Anyway, again, thank you all for watching, and as usual, Cheers to those that love us, the losers that lost us, and as always, lucky sons of bitches that get to meet us. And we will catch you all in the next video. See you then.